What's up, y'all? Back here with a new damn video. This is my week 4 picks for the NFL season. As you guys know, it's an Eagles bye week, so it's like, damn, what the hell? It sucks, really, because beginning of this season, you guys know, none of us were really hyped up, anticipated as fans. We were like, okay, whatever, we're going to go 5-11, whatever. We got a rookie coach, Sam Bradford, yada, yada, yada. Hopes of playoffs a little bit, just a little bit of hope. Then he comes starting. Everyone goes, okay, fine, we're going to go 5-11, 4-12, but we want to see the kid. We lose to the Browns. Okay, we lose to the Browns. Hopefully he plays good. Now he's playing well. The defense is clicking. The whole team's playing good. The coach is doing good. It's like, oh, man, we are craving. Philly, the Eagles organization, you guys, Howie Rosen, Lori, you guys have made us crave Eagles football once again. We're dying for it, okay? And damn, it sucks as a bye week already. But let's just get right down to it. Week 4, this is the reason I was going to come on here earlier this week, but I didn't have time, so I got to knock it out now because the game starts real soon. Dolphins versus Bengals, Thursday night tonight. I'm taking the Bengals. Miami, don't get me wrong, they're up and down. Adam Gase is their new coach, and Ryan Tannehill's trying to learn another system, yada, yada, yada. Ryan Tannehill's been in the league for 5 years now. You've seen some improvement, but you haven't seen, enough to say he's a franchise quarterback. It's just a bunch of shit. I have no hate towards Miami, but I just don't understand it. They always have star players. Always have star players and can't do shit. Can't win. It's kind of like us. But at least we stay in the playoffs and shit like that. But I can't talk shit on them. I mean, they got the Patriots in their division. What do you expect them to freaking do? But, so yeah, Tannehill, he's up and down. The thing about him, he has weapons his whole career. You know what I mean? Landry, this guy, that guy. Landry. I know you guys might not know Javaris Landry like that. Dude's a fucking superstar, okay? Dude's a stud. He's just as talented as Odell Beckham. Yes, I said it. Just as talented as Odell Beckham. That's one of his best friends. He can make one hand just like him. He has speed just like him. The dude can do it all. But he's on a team where he's not utilized as much. He's not this. He's underrated. If he was with, say, the Giants with Eli Manning, say he was even here, and the kid got used a lot, the kid would be known as a superstar, okay? And he'll be a top receiver in the league. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm keeping it real. But Tannehill's always had weapons, but there's always an issue with the system. It's always this. It's always that. I don't know. I'm just going with the Bengals. Now, the Bengals defense got lit up last week by Trevor Siemian, okay? 4 touchdowns. So Ryan Tannehill, if you want to be the real deal, real quarterback, speaking of Trevor Siemian, that's him right there on my board. And you got the Bengals in the background. If you want to be that real deal guy, tonight should be your coming out night. Because if Trevor Siemian can do that, I know your ass could. But I'm going with the Bengals here, and I'm starting Jeremy Hill definitely on fantasy as a flex option or running back number 2, because if you might have Thomas Rawls, he's hurt, this guy's hurt, all these guys are out, okay, and everything's down the shitter. I just picked up Jeremy Hill off the waiver wire. Great game last week versus the Broncos, defending champs. They only give up 3-something yards per carry. This dude had 2 touchdowns, 90-something yards. I think he's going to go off tonight on that Miami defense. I'm taking the Bengals. Colts versus Jags. It's a tough one because this Jags team, once again, was hyped up. They were hyped up. Oh, man, they got the weapons. Oh, man, they have one of the best receivers in the league in Allen Robinson. I always was a fan of Blake Bortles, but I really started looking at it. A lot of his touchdowns last year, everyone says he had 35, he had 30. A lot of his touchdowns came in garbage time. The team was getting blown out, and he's putting up stats, okay? Not just that. You see the way it started off this season. They got so much pressure on them now because they got so much talent, and he's fucking up. But I go with the Colts here. They got to bounce back. I see T.Y. having a big game. That defense is just not disciplined. Jalen Ramsey's a damn monster. He's a damn hog for a rookie. He's balling out of control. I ain't going to lie, okay? But I just don't... I don't know. That team has no veterans on that team at all, and that's why they're not disciplined. No vets. Okay, that's like, for example, us here with the Eagles. Our wide receivers always drop balls, ain't playing ball. Why? We have no veteran receiver to teach these dudes. You know what I mean? Look at Odell Beckham. He was taught by Cruz a little bit. Just give you that edge. And, for example, Jordan Matthews' rookie year, he was better his rookie year than he was last year and possibly this year because he had Macklin. Macklin was showing him the ropes. So now you bring in a rookie like Nelson Aguilar. And Jordan Matthews is trying to teach him, but he's only a second-year dude. So they have no vets. They have a bunch of rookies, a bunch of young bucks who can't even teach the other guy. So that's the issue over there, in my opinion. No veteran leadership, no voice for reason. You get what I mean? But I'm going with the Colts here. Bills versus Patriots. This is a tough game for me because, look, the Bills, I couldn't believe it. They beat the Cardinals like that. Could not believe it. I said, wow. They fired the OC, but in my opinion, the OC wasn't the problem. Rob overrated ass Ryan, okay? That was the goddamn problem. One of the most saddest, sorriest defensive coordinators in the damn NFL's ever seen, in my damn opinion, okay? Billy Davis over him, okay? I take Billy Davis over him. That's how bad he is. And I thought that he should have fired him, but he ain't going to fire his own brother. But let's just keep it real here. Rex should have never even brought him in. Never even touched him, not even sniffed him. I know he has no job, but let him go find one because that motherfucker will F your whole job up and get your ass fired. Because Rex probably will be at the end of this year if you don't keep shit going up. So they versus the Patriots. I know the Patriots have no quarterback, this and that, but it's in New England, I think. I think it's in New England, okay? Yeah, it actually is in New England. It don't matter who's quarterback. If it's Jimmy Garoppolo, they win the game. I'm going with the Patriots because the Bills haven't beat the Patriots in quite some time. I think since Brady got drafted 2000, I heard some weird shit like that. Whatever. I'm going with the Patriots here. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bills win. I mean, man, they did get after Brady when he was there last year. And it's like, wait, you're going to have a backup in there? We'll see. But I go with the Patriots. Belichick is just proven right now why he's the greatest coach of all time, or, top 2, top 3. He's just proven it. You know what I mean? He's just going out there and he's getting the job done, all phases of the game. That's why I respect the shit out of him. But I got Patriots winning that game. Titans versus Texans. This is a tough game to pick because, don't get me wrong, the Texans have a lot of weapons on offense. Brock Osweiler's one overrated motherfucker, I'll tell you that right now. One overrated cat. I knew once he got signed there, he wasn't shit. They overpaid because everyone in the league's desperate for quarterbacks. Okay? But they got Will Fuller, DeAndre Hopkins, Lamar Miller, a good offensive line, and they got nothing going last week. But that is versus the Patriots, so I give them the benefit of the doubt. But they're losing J.J. Watt, the leader of that team, the leader of that damn team, all around, leader of that defense, and I think they're going to take a hit because of it. So I'm going to go with the Titans here. I don't know why, but I'm going to go with the Titans. I have a weird feeling, man. It's a divisional matchup, I think. And Mariota's playing decent. Murray's really coming along. And I think they're in need for a win, Tennessee. Even though their defense isn't all that good, and those guys should have a good day, that offense. So it could go either way, but that's my upsetment, I guess, Titans. Lions versus Bears, straight up Lions, that's it. Bears are dismantled, they're done, their season's over. John Fox, I wouldn't be surprised if that team goes 0-16. I'm not lying. They gave up on John Fox. They gave up on all the players. The players, you know what I'm saying? And, I mean, Bears could do some surprising stuff in this game, but, because the Lions' defense does suck. They're straight. This is why I'm not scared of them when we verse next week. Their defense is horrible. They can't stop a nosebleed, all right? But Matthew Stafford's played at an MVP level. Marvin Jones, talk about Megatron. They ain't missing his ass. This dude's a damn baller. This dude gets signed, who I wanted in free agency, Everyone said, oh, don't pay that much. He was only a second or third string wide receiver with the Bengals. Dude, look at the dude, bro. 205 yards last week and 2 touchdowns, 100-something the week before and 100-something the week damn before. The dude's a stud. He's going to ball out this week. Take him in fantasy, too. Panthers versus Falcons. I was going to go with the Falcons here, okay, because they're kind of on a roll. But, and Matt Ryan, once again, playing at an MVP level. I get that. We'll just won NFC Player of the Month, okay? But Panthers are going to win this game in my eyes. They need, you know what? No. The Falcons' defense sucks, okay? Garbage. They can't stop anybody either. Look at that game versus New Orleans last night, on Monday. It kind of got close near the end. But I'll go with Atlanta. F it, I'll go with Atlanta. I was about to say Panthers, but I can't think of anything positive. They're going down, and Cam is not playing inspired football. He was the dude on the field who always had fun, smiling and stuff. Now he looks like he's angry. He wants revenge because everyone's been talking trash on him, but it's taken over his game, dude. I don't see him doing his, hand gestures or him smiling on the field. I see him frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Which he should be, but you get what I mean. He's not playing the game like he used to, and you gotta play the way you do. You know what I mean? But he's not. Jets versus Seattle. I got Jets rebounding right here. Jets got a great defense. Ryan Fitzpatrick is an overrated bum. I know I say that about a lot of quarterbacks, but hell, this league is filled with mediocre quarterbacks. Okay, but I got the Jets beating Seattle here. Seattle's banged up. Russell Wilson, hurt knee, hurt ankle, and on top of that, Thomas Rawls ain't playing, as you guys know. The O-line's beat up, and they're winning a couple of games, squeaking by, doing this, doing that, but the Jets should win that game. We'll see what happens, though. That's going to be a fun matchup. Raiders versus Ravens. I think Raiders give the Ravens their first loss. Okay? Browns versus Redskins. This could be an upsetment. The Browns could win this game. Now, look, people can say whatever you want about the Browns, but all their games have been close this season, besides the one versus us. The games have been pretty close. They're getting the job done. They're doing these good plays, this and that. I got to go with the Redskins, though. But don't be surprised at the Browns. I want to say upsetment, but I don't see it at the same time. But maybe the Browns. Redskins. I'll just play it safe. Broncos versus Bucks. Broncos. Rams versus Cardinals. Cardinals. Cowboys versus 49ers. This is a tough one because personally, people can say whatever you want about the 49ers, say whatever you want about the Cowboys. You can say I'm biased, this and that. But I'll tell you one thing. If there's one guy who can go in, if it's at Jerry World, I don't know if it is. If it is in Jerry World, Chip's got an even better shot of winning. Because he always played good in Jerry World. He always coached well in Jerry World. Never at his home stadium. Always in Jerry World. He got their number every time. He didn't lose a game there, I don't think. Okay? So, they could win the game, the 49ers. I'm being honest here. Carlos Hyde, because that defense is suspect. Carlos Hyde can go off. He went off last week near the end of the Seattle game in garbage time. With, I think, 2 touchdowns, 2-point conversions, this and that. So, that's another guy to start this week of fantasy. But look. 49ers could do it. I don't know, but Blaine Garrett's playing terrible. Prescott is playing very, very well. Okay, even though I'm sick of this Wentz and him battling, they're both two good rookies. Could we just say that they're both two good fucking rookies? I'm tired of the freaking arguments. Okay, let the two dudes live. You know, let these dudes just do what they got. You know, let these cats just be good quarterbacks and stop arguing. Both good quarterbacks, dog. Both great rookies. Both surprising every damn body. But I'm going with the 49ers. That's because I'm trying to come up with this is the thing about me. I'm trying to come up with an upsetment and a one that's going to shock everyone and think I'm a genius. So, 49ers. Chargers versus Saints. Chargers. Chiefs versus Steelers. Chiefs defense looked great last week, but it's at Heinz Field, and I got the Steelers rebound. And they got a rebound, and they got to tear that ass up. I'm going with the Steelers. Giants versus Vikings. Vikings. Straight up Vikings. That's it. Vikings. And the main reason I say Vikings is because, like, you got to look at it, really. I mean, I got us losing to the Vikings, too, okay? I know Sam Bradford's playing decent. That defense is off the charts. Best in the NFL, in my opinion. Even though we're ranked number 1, I still think they're number 1. You know what I'm trying to say? And the Giants, you know, when last year when they had McAdoo as the coordinator, not the head coach, their offense was amazing. And you probably would have thought, wow, now he's a head coach, that offense can be even better. They haven't really executed at all that well on offense. You know, they had the game versus Cowboys, which was a shootout. I understand that, you know, when you're versing divisional opponents, yada, yada, yada. But then I look at the game where they versed the Saints. And I watched that whole game. My boy's a Giants fan. And I wasn't expecting high scoring, but the Saints offense is Saints defense is literally the worst defense to ever strap on a fucking helmet. And I'm not even exaggerating. They were bad last year and they're bad this year. Okay? Anytime you play in fantasy, you pick everyone who versus the Saints. You pick up dudes off the waiver wires, 3rd string, 4th string running backs, 4th string wide receivers, all that. That's how bad their damn defense is, okay? So, I'm watching it, and I'm like, wow, the Saints defense is shutting down this offense. Odell's not doing much. Shepard's having a good game. Cruz is all right. Eli's having a good game, but overall, he's getting sacked. The O-line's giving up. They couldn't run the ball. And I'm sitting there going, maybe the Saints are starting to turn things around a little bit. Maybe just turn it around. You know, maybe things turn around, you know what I'm saying? And this could be their turning point, and they can go forward. Well, that was a fucking lie, because then they go on Monday night, and they get torched by Matt Ryan and Julio and some other cats, I think it was. They get fucking beat up. So then I look at it and I go, so that wasn't the Saints defense. It was the Giants' struggles that made the Saints defense look good. Then I take a look at the game week 3 versus the Redskins. Redskins defense isn't that good, okay? Eli throws 2 picks. Running back has 2 fumbles. They're turning over the ball like mad. Penalties, all this and that. And I'm thinking in my head like, what happened to the offense? You know? I'm not even a Giants fan, and I'm wondering, what happened to this offense? You know what I mean? And that's where, this is just my opinion, that's the difference between Coughlin and McAdoo. Now, I know it's early as hell, I can't say nothing, because he could turn it around, and I really wished McAdoo the best of the luck. I don't want to, but that's the difference between being an offensive coordinator and being a head coach. We learned that from Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly did not discipline his team correctly, coaching his team up correctly. That's why we threw interceptions left and right. That's why we fumbled the ball left and right. We couldn't win the turnover battle, and we got first down, second down, third down, fucking punt. And you know what? We bring in Doug Peterson. We haven't had a turnover once on offense. That's because you have a coach who coaches these guys up. Don't get me wrong. He can't tell a player not to throw a pick. It happens. But I'm saying he's disciplining these guys when they do it in practice, and it comes mental. You know what I'm saying? That's where I think Coughlin was the guy, getting in, even though Eli had those two bad years throwing multiple picks. But you had Coughlin getting in their head, don't do the, and all Ben McAdoo had to do was call plays. That's all. And they were electric on offense. Now he becomes the head coach. It's kind of like with the Chip thing. They got penalties out the ass, penalties stopping their drives, fumbles, interceptions, sacks, just things going all sideways. And I know it's a learning curve for him, and I'm not going to trash him, you know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. I watch it, I'm like, I don't know, man. That's the difference between when you have Coughlin and you have him as an OC than him as OC as a coach. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not trashing him, I'm just saying it like that. But I got the Minnesota Vikings winning. That's about it. I had 14 wins week 1, week 2, 14, week 3 I had 12 wins. So let's see how much we get this week. Go Birds. Peace.